How's it going, everybody? It's Nick Daniels here, coming at you live in 2.7K. Got an update, by the way. So the Hero 7 is now on the bucket list. Within the next 2 to 4 weeks, I'm going to have the GoPro Hero 7, and we're actually going to then be recording in 4K at 60 frames per second. So keep that in mind. Anyway, we're up on Citadel Hill today. Check it out. And we're actually talking about a dating app that I told you I'd be making a video about, Hinge. So Hinge, it's kind of funny. Hinge's whole motto is they want you to delete it, right? Like, that's basically what they're kind of after. And obviously, there's a little bit of a catch there. They want you to delete it, but they want you to delete it like in a good way, right? They want you to be like, hey, man, I had a really good time. You know, I had a fantastic experience. I don't know, maybe lined up a date, right? That's the point of Hinge. Yeah, like they want you to delete their application. I mean, truth be told, they probably want you to pay for it, you know, and be like, yo, fuck, I paid for 6 months, I got a date in like a week, and then delete the app, and then you're still paying. You know, they can get away with that. I'm trying to figure out how I'm getting down from the hill here, but we'll go along. But anyway, so yeah, that's the idea behind it. Another dating application, but this one, it's kind of interesting because they actually kind of like make you fill out the profile to start it out. And I think some people are probably just too lazy to clean it up, but they make you have like a minimum of 6 photos and maybe a maximum too. You can put like the little like comments, like 2 truths and a lie. You've probably heard about that shit before. So like 1, I'm a virgin. 2, never had a girlfriend. And 3, I've never had sex. Well, 2 of them are the exact same thing, so you can probably just figure out what it is. Obviously, yeah, those are all untrue. I'm kidding, they're all true. But anyway, that being said, so that's kind of the idea, right? And so it's not swiping right in this one, it's actually commenting on something. So like, I match up with this chick, or she just comes up, I mean, in the preferences. And what happens is like, okay, I'm interested in this lady, right? All I gotta do is pick something on the profile, right? And I interact that way. So let's say, oh, we got people coming. I didn't think there was a car coming yet. But let's say like I go to her profile, I look at it, and I'm like, okay, I don't know, she got a nice profile picture, right? Her main picture, it's pretty, right? I'm like, fuck yeah, I like that. So literally you can just be like, click on her picture. And I mean, I don't think it's like, oop, that's awkward. Climb vaulted over that. And so I'm walking downhill. Jesus Christ. We're alive. I don't think it's that bad, but it's like, you're still in the hopes of like, okay, they still have to try to respond to me. But you can at least like pick one of the pictures in particular, or if they write something, they're like, hey, like, these are my hobbies. You can write back to that and be like, and it'll show like what you commented on. And then you can just like it in general, like, and then that'll come up as well. Now, I like the premise. I'm not into the swiping right or left thing. I think that's just a bunch of baloney. And I can tell you why, is because no matter how many times you swipe right on somebody, they might never swipe right on you, right? And it's just because you're just a number in the list. However, it at least mitigates it. So like, if a girl's not swiping right, she's not going to get a match, right? She's not going to get flooded. It's just going to be like, it's just going to pile up on, like on Tinder, it's just going to pile up. Like, it's going to be like 99 plus, right? And mine's going to be like 0. However, if you go on like Hinge, the fact that you can just message anybody at will, and then you can comment on anything on their profile, that's kind of the idea that, again, it's just they're going to come up. So I had like 4 conversations, 2 of which I've already talked to on other dating sites, specifically Plenty of Fish. So I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like, again, it wasn't like a crazy experience. There was actually, though, I will admit, there was a lot of users on it, a lot of different faces, because, you know, again, like when you use Tinder, when you try Plenty of Fish, when you try Bumble, you try it all, right? It's really ironic, but you start seeing the same girls on there. Like, you start seeing the same female profiles, and they're probably seeing the same guys as well. Even in a town of Halifax, like our city of Halifax, you're gonna get that problem. So that would be my thing about Hinge. Like, you know, the platform is the same idea, it's nice, but it wasn't, I don't think it was something that I was really gonna get anything out of. Now, of course, they do the they do the limited amount of likes. I hate that crap. So basically, like I said earlier, when you comment on like the profile, you have to like the picture, or you have to like something on their profile, and that lets you comment. However, when you do that, you use up like a limited amount, and they actually give you a very limited amount. It's actually kind of baloney. Like the number that you get, the number you get is like, it's petite, all right? It is fucking small. I'm not really impressed with that number. I ended up paying for it because I thought Bumble would have a chance. I really did, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought Bumble would actually stand a chance. Or not Bumble, sorry, my bad. Hinge. And, well, it was okay. But, nothing came out of it. Never got a date off it. I think I tried it for about a month. Or it's been closer. It's been about 3 weeks. And yeah, like nothing's really come out of it. I had like a couple responses. I think like two or three. And then 2 additional ones of people that I actually had already talked to. So they're like, oh, hey, like, fancy seeing you here. You know, well, whatever. But, it's not, you know, and it's not a horrible app. I think, like, out of any of them, I still say I think Bumble's probably one of the better ones, because at least the girl's gonna message you first. The only shitty part is you can match with a girl, and within 24 hours, if she don't hit you up, it just disappears. But it's funny because if they message you, so if a girl messages me, it doesn't just disappear, it grays out, and then I can pay to get it back, right? But if a girl matches with me, she doesn't message me and then disappears, it's just gone. And you're just like, oh. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Right into the video here before I get down into the old road here, because there's tons of people walking about. And we're gonna see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. McDaniel's 2.7K video. How you doing? Raw footage. Thank you.